Hey everyone, it's Carol, and I have another trip announcement. I think you're going to be surprised. Well, maybe not. Hi, I'm Carol, and you're watching CAROL-WDWAO. I'm sitting on the beach at the lake in November, which is totally unheard of, but I am planning another trip. And this one's going to be extra special. You guessed it. My loyal watchers can already guess where I'm going. Yes, Disney. But we have two big events happening. First of all, it's Fran's birthday. And second, he is finally retiring. So I retired in 2019. He's been working. He keeps saying he's going to retire, and I think he's finally pulling the plug. So this will be his retirement celebration. I have a list, so instead of you looking at me when I read from the paper, I'm going to turn this around so you can see my beautiful lake on this beautiful day, and I'll tell you the new things that we are doing. We have a lot of special and unique things planned this trip, and that's really hard. Since I've been going since 1972, I've been to a lot of the restaurants. We have a lot of new ones on our list that I hope you come along. I like to do the new restaurants not only for me, but so you can see what's available and help you make decisions, because there are so many choices. First of all, we're doing a split stay. We're staying at Pop for 4 nights and Animal Kingdom Lodge for 2. So I've sort of planned out what we're doing based on those 2 time differences. We do get extended hours at Epcot because of our stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge on Monday. Hopefully we'll take full advantage of that. Magic Kingdom, again, there are certain things that we want to do before they change. Haven't been on Tom Sawyer's Island in forever. We'll go over there, do the riverboat. You know, hit those things that I know are changing so we can experience them one last time. Our first day we come in we'll get to the parks by I think 11. Dinner that night is at Olivia's Cafe at Old Key West. I've never been to either. Abby, one of our WDWAO members, recommended the prime rib there. Abby, you're on the hot seat because Fran likes his prime rib. We are doing Be Our Guest on Friday the 22nd because we have the Christmas party that night. Last year we did the Halloween party. We got there about 4:15, and even though we had an all-day ticket, so we didn't have to wait in that huge line, they actually stopped us for about 20-25 minutes as they let the party goers go in through the line first. So we want to be in the park. We want to have our meal done, so we've got like a 4:30 dining at Be Our Guest. Unfortunately, the Beast is no longer doing a meet and greet, but we'll still get to wave to him. Never done Roundup Barbecue Rodeo. That's high on our list to do. And 1900 Park Fair. We did that years and years ago. We haven't been there since it reopened. I'm really looking forward to that strawberry soup. That was so good. I hope it's as good as I remember. This might be an overload of food day because we're also doing Citricos. Haven't been there in years. I want to take you there so you can see the food, the elegance of Citricos, so I hope you come along. The next day I'm really, really excited about. We're doing Savor the Savannah. I've done Savor the Savannah before. Fran has not. We've done Wild Africa Trek 3 or 4 times with Jason. Love him. Love Wild Africa Trek. But Savor the Savannah has beer and wine, and you don't have to cross that bridge. Looking forward to that. I think Fran will enjoy that. The problem with Savor the Savannah is it's an awful lot of food. However, it's at 3:15. 7:30, 8 o'clock, we might be starving. So I have a reservation at Space 220 Lounge, which I think is the perfect solution. If we're still full, we'll just have a couple drinks. If we're hungry, we can get an appetizer. If Fran is starving, which could be because he's a big eater, he might get a whole meal. That Space 220 lounge, it was a real big score. I think that's going to fit in very, very nicely. The day of Fran's actual birthday, I have 2 reservations. I'm waiting for him to make the decision. Tusker House versus Tiffin's. Now I know you're going to say those are 2 completely different meals. One is a character buffet and one is high elegant dining. We've never eaten at Tusker House for dinner. We've eaten there for breakfast and enjoy it. This would be the second character meet and greet. We are doing 1900 Park Fair, but that's the only other character dining we would do. Tiffin's, I was there before. I really enjoyed it. We just did a meal of all appetizers, and that was really, really good. Fran has not been. I'm leaving it up to him. It's his birthday. Whether we go elegant or characters and buffet, we'll find out if Fran really is a true Disney fan by what he chooses, I think. So that should be really interesting. Then our last day is a half day. We have to get to the airport. You know I couldn't go a trip without going to Boma. It's bad enough we're not hitting Sanaa this trip, but we are going to Boma for breakfast. My plan is be packed the night before, and since we're doing a split stay, my checked luggage should be all packed. It will just be the carry-on that we have for the last 2 days. Have everything all packed. Rope drop, Animal Kingdom, which I think rope drop is 7:30. Going to Animal Kingdom a couple times, obviously. Savor the Savannah. We're going another day. Gotta hit Tough to Beat a Bug. Gotta hit Dinosaur before they close. We will do our favorites. Come back to Animal Kingdom Lodge, have breakfast at Boma, and then head out to the airport. Our plane gets in at about 5:30. It's a 3-hour drive from Buffalo home, so we'll get home probably 10:30. That's pretty much it for our trip summary. And now for my travel hack. As you probably know, I am an annual pass holder. I really don't look at daily ticket prices that much. Fran always gets a date-based ticket because he goes once a year. Usually I do a solo trip, girls trip, maybe I meet Dan and David for a trip, and then Fran comes once a year. It doesn't really make sense for him to have an annual pass. I was booking his tickets for this upcoming trip. I noticed there was a different price depending on the day you book the ticket. Brainstorm. Can I use that to my advantage? Because $1 saved on a ticket price is $1 spent somewhere else at Disney. It's not like they're not going to get that money. I'm just going to spend it somewhere else. Souvenir, drink, dinner, avocado margarita. Let's see what I found. We're going the 21st through the 27th. We're getting a 7-day ticket for Fran. Now, those 7 days do not have to be consecutive, so there's a little leeway in there. When I looked on the calendar, starting with the 21st, prices started at $110 a day plus. So, it depends on whether you're doing park hopper or not, or water park. So they have that little plus in there. Now, those tickets would be good for the 21st through the 30th. Now, we're only going to the 27th. So till the 30th really doesn't make a difference. Now, the prices I'm giving you are before tax and rounded to the nearest dollar. If I booked the first day being the 21st, a regular park ticket would be $7.65 rounded to the nearest dollar before tax. Park hopper would be $8.60. And you can see these other options as well. But when I looked at the calendar, if I started my ticket on the 19th, that was only $108 plus. The coverage of that ticket was the 19th through the 28th. Remember, we're leaving on the 27th, so I'm still covered. What does that mean money-wise? Single park ticket, $7.55. Park hopper, $8.50. That was a $10 savings. $10, okay? That's snack, almost a drink. But if you're traveling with a big group of people, that could add up. Maybe you've known this hack all along and I'm late to the game. Again, annual pass holder, so I really don't notice that. Or maybe when I've booked before, we were in the same day price range every day and I just never noticed it. Or maybe I'm just old and senile and it takes me a while to pick these things up. Anyway, that's my hack, my trip announcement. Hope you come along for this next vlog series. Thanks for watching. I hope you find something interesting in there that makes you come along and see what we get up to, because it's never as simple as it's written down on paper, because there's always some disaster. Me spilling avocado, my hair doing this on the Skyliner. Something always happens. I hope you enjoy our trip with us. I hope it encourages you to take a trip. If not, you can live vicariously through us. If you've enjoyed this trip announcement, please give it a thumbs up. Each thumbs up is really, really important. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate each and every one of you who take the time to do that. If you're not a member of our adult-only Facebook group, WDWAO, please join us there for adult-centered discussion. Do you know what I'm going to say next? Last but not least, never grow up.